That's right, Nikki. Now, the Canadian Football League draft took place Sunday night, and former defensive tackle Faith Akakity made history as he was the #1 pick of the night by Winnipeg. Now, this is the first time a Hawkeye has ever been the first pick in the CFL. Akakity was invited to mini camps for the Colts and the Giants, but he decided to sign a 2-year contract with Winnipeg instead. He will head to Canada on May 23rd as the preseason starts June 10th. Now, the softball team was the only Hawkeye sport home this weekend, and they finally had some beautiful weather to play in. Reporter Lucy Rodine has more from Bob Pearl Field.
The Hawkeyes fell 2-1 in their final home series against Northwestern this weekend. Game 1 took place on Friday night, and it got off to a quick start for the Hawks, with Iowa taking a 2-run lead in the first. But that was not enough for the Hawkeyes, as Iowa could not hold off Northwestern. The Wildcats scored 2 runs in the 3rd and 5th and secured their 5-2 victory with a run in the 7th. On Saturday, the Hawks looked to bounce back from Game 1, and they would need extra innings to do so. Iowa went into the 7th down by a run, and freshman Leah Thompson scored the tying run for the Hawks. The next 4 innings went scoreless until the top of the 11th, when Leah Thompson stepped up again, scoring the winning run and giving Iowa the Game 2 victory. Game 3 of the series got off to a rocky start for the Hawks. Northwestern scored 2 runs in the first inning off freshman pitcher Allison Ducey. The Hawks were never able to recover, losing the final game of the series 5-3.
We have a big chance of playing Northwestern again, so it was good for us to see them this whole weekend. We know what they have, and we just need to be more consistent on offense. These past 2 games, we scored early and then didn't score throughout the middle of the games.
Caitlin Malarkey is one of the 4 seniors that played their last game at Bob Pearl this Sunday. However, their time in an Iowa uniform isn't over yet, as they'll compete in the Big Ten tournament.
You just need a lot of energy and that fire to drive you through the tournament. I think we're really hungry for it. We got left out last year, and that's something that sat with us this whole year, so we're ready to make a big impact in this tournament.
We're an opportunity to get in the Big Ten tournament, and we'll find out our seeding tomorrow, but it doesn't really matter who we've got. We're ready to get there, ready to get to Michigan, get there, play the game, attack whoever we've got.
Despite it being an emotional final day here at Bob Pearl Field, the Hawkeyes are looking forward to the Big Ten tournament later this week. Reporting for Iowa softball for the final time this season, this has been Lucy Rodine for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Iowa's seed in the Big Ten tournament will be announced later today. Now, as the team is wrapping up their regular season, we take a look at one freshman who hopes to make an impact next season.
Growing up only 15 miles away from Iowa City and having a mother and father who competed in Iowa athletics, freshman Alex Rath was destined to become a Hawkeye. Head coach Marla Looper is not only pleased with the freshman's athletic ability, but her passion for the state of Iowa.
She's got the love for Iowa, the University of Iowa and the state of Iowa in her heart, and I think that right there, and understanding the history of this program based on her mom and her dad being in the athletic department, but then her mom being a Hawkeye herself, and she takes pride in that, and the fact that she can communicate that with her teammates and show that just by wearing it in her presence and her attitude, I think that's been good for the young ladies in our program.
Coming in here with my parents both playing here, I wasn't really pushed into any sorts. I was just always taught to be the best you can no matter what, in school or in sports, and that's what Iowa really shows, and so I've grown up a Hawkeye, and I've always been a Hawkeye.
With the 2017 season coming to a close, the Iowa Hawkeye softball team will look to freshman Alex Rath to help replace the 4 seniors graduating this season.
Building off of the role she had this year. She's got good speed. She's a utility player. She can play a variety of positions. Sometimes, we give people different opportunities based on the opponent we're facing and our best matchup. So, the future is yet to be written.
With Iowa just finishing their last regular season game of the year, senior Caitlin Malarkey gives some words of wisdom for the young Hawkeye to help her be successful.
Definitely enjoy the process, trust the process. I think my story shows being a walk-on, hard work gives you what you want. Just work hard, trust in our coaches and trust in what they're teaching us and what they want us to do, and eventually it's going to work for us and we're going to be successful.
Reporting from Bob Pearl Field, this has been Zachary Lohman with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
With Rath's passion for Iowa softball and her versatility on the field, the Hawks look to be in good shape come next season. Now, the baseball team grabbed a series win over Michigan State Sunday after winning Friday 3-2, losing Saturday 1-2, and clinching the series on Sunday with a 9-4 victory over the Spartans. This gives the Hawks their 4th Big Ten Series victory this season. The team will be back in action Friday night as they host Ohio State for a 3-game night series. Now, make sure to tune in tomorrow for a look at one Iowa coach's daughter and her career as a Hawkeye. And now, for the last time anchoring for Daily Iowan TV, this has been Katie Sextro. It's been a pleasure bringing you everything Hawkeye sports. Nikki, back to you.